Hello, my dear friends. This I'm recording after a brief period of sickness, and that far not discussing any non-issue. It will prove to be somewhat productive, I'm sure. My friend Israel says, and I think to a lot of extent correctly, that whatever violence happens elsewhere in the world, people don't get panicked. But if there's some gunshot in Israel or Palestine or this whole area, there's a flurry of noise. Yes, this has been made so hard point, and we are witnessing since a month something we did not even just imagined. This time, every taboo of violence or, if I say, inhumanity has been broken. But the questions are wider than it. To me, Israeli government or establishment, along with America, is doing something to secure themselves and their lands and perhaps some of their future plans. The program may be wider than we can imagine even. I will not cast doubts on anything, and I will not pose any conspiracy theories on October 7. This should be inhuman in the first view at least. But just the question is that, as in almost 1989, Soviet Union disintegrated, and so along with it, the organized idea of communism. And then Francis Fukuyama, Samuel P. Huntington, and a host of other thinkers, end of history, and many things. Then the mantra of democracy as the new religion, capitalism as the new religion. In these almost 30 plus years, what democracy and capitalism gave us? More violence. If it was not enough from the Gulf Wars of 90s and other such incidents, 9/11 happened. Howsoever it happened, I will not just go into it. I don't know, by the way, but whatever is just imagined about it by different parties is another issue. After 9/11, a fake repeated. As Donald Trump remains bad, 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 are these things to just give them a superior degree. War against terrorism. You see how ridiculous it was that United States of America, along with its bloody democratic civilized allies, invaded Afghanistan against Taliban, and after 20 years of mindless torture and killing came back, giving back government to the same Taliban, and some of them were brought from the Guantanamo Bay, an unlawful detention center. They were the so much big criminal, at least in the sight of America. but they were given the reign of government in Afghanistan. It shows the good faith of America. Yeah. So as a whole, democracy, the slogans of human rights, not human rights, and all this fucking thing proved to be so lethal, the results of which you can see in Syria, Lebanon, Venezuela. I mean, every country that is opposed to American policies is economically distressed more than it. Whatever group is against America, I will speak about Muslims for the moment. If you are against America and you are killed, you are killed. If you are in favor of America and you are killed, you are shaheed, martyred. So our foreign policy determines who is killed and who is martyred, not Islam. So what happened on 7th October? Every motherfucker came there in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem or wherever to commemorate the very sad deaths. I also condemned them forcefully, but they came, particularly the second tip of the British and French, some other leaders to commemorate the deaths of Israelis on 7th October only a week ago, while at the same time, quite same number of Palestinian children were dying daily, and they didn't come there. These leaders were just collecting their votes, their existence. Let me assure you, when I speak in favor of Israel, against Israel, there's a logic, there's my reasoning behind it. One. Second, sometimes there are my whims. I never care that in favoring it, this country, I will have some interest. And likewise, I oppose it. And in the fiercest of fashions. The question was that what democracy, human rights, capitalism particularly. Capitalism gave us Wagner groups. Even the war, which was the most private part of a state, has been. It was a prerogative of the state to make wars. It has been privatized by the capitalism. Now, if I have money, Ali Arif has got some money, a lot of money, I can invade any country and defeat it. Doesn't it seem ridiculous? Not so much. Today, in the capitalist world, you can make wars with money. You can make peace. You can buy a person or a group of persons to kill anyone. Everything is for sale, from your mother to your daughter to your conscience. The rates are different. So, while after the temporary euphoria that bloody communism has gone, by the way, from the Auschwitz, the poor remaining Jews were released by communists. And it were communists who were surrounding the Hitler's palace when he committed suicide. I'm not saying anything in favor of communists, anything in favor of democracy. I'm just telling my observation. Now I come to the hub of the topic, that is religion. Who made an ideology, a fanatic idea in the minds of those nonsense, brutal guys who were just riding the bikes and crossing the fences of a country which has got, without any doubt, the most sophisticated surveillance system in the world, and including my country, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, the most developed countries like America buy this surveillance system from it. Our Saudi prince also bought it. It was allegedly used in the death of that Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. So, how come it was possible? It is impossible. But I don't call it an insider job because it is a blasphemy. No. After that, who are bombing them, who are killing them? Those immature guys who are bombing them are not aware that what an atrocity they are doing. The thing are their operators who are making them bomb the hospitals, the children. They say it is AI. These are, I mean, just all visuals that is just concocted. No, no. When the person of your interest dies, it's true. When the person of my interest dies, it is visual. Let's take it at face value. Problem is that only a couple of hours ago, I was just in some respite. I was not in fever. I was thinking that if Japan is a single country, the Japanese in only one country, particularly, not in so much a large number. If there were Japanese in Gaza and they were being bombed, the single nation Japan, I mean, a few millions, they would have come here. They would have stopped it. Now I come to my Hindu brothers. India is a single country where Hindus live. There's a large diaspora, it is another thing, but the country for Hindus is only one country. It is Hindustan or India. If, just suppose, if there were Hindus in Gaza and were being bombarded and the children would be killed and there would be heaps of the dead bodies of children. Okay, it is AI, but it's a parent that's looking. Now, all the world media, including America, you are, I mean, just the patron of America, Israel, is also admitting that children are dying. India would have stopped it. India is your father. India, Modi, I'm not saying, Modi is not India. By the way, India, I'm saying about India, would have stopped it. Modi, India, Gandhi philosophy, the killers of Gandhi, the killers of Yitzhak Rabin, and who is ruling Israel at the moment? The killers of Yitzhak Rabin, who is ruling India at the moment, the killers of Gandhi. But they may be better than Gandhi. Please, if you listen to it, don't make it an issue. My issue is that the religion itself is outdated and it is obsolete, it is stinking. Since I wrote many times in my so-called quotations that we should sweep before our own door, first of all, I will speak about Islam. Let's imagine Israel, I'm sorry, Gaza. Gaza would be inhabited by Jews. and Israel would be a Muslim state, the only Muslim state in the Middle East. And around Gaza, there would all be the Jew states of million, billion shameless Arabic people as they are living there. I will call them shameless 1,000 times. I don't represent the foreign policy of my country. I don't take loans from them. I don't go to their country's work for work. I don't respect them. No, just imagine my Jews brother, I'm just talking to you. You would be living in Gaza, and the Muslim would be living in Israel, and the Muslim would have been bombing you, killing your children's dead bodies would be stinking, there would be smell from them. And there would be all around you the huge ocean of Jews sitting silent, with a lot of money, with a lot of arms and ammunition, but all those arms and ammunition is from America, from where you get the economic and strategic sport. So, religion is meaningless. Let me come to purely my own door. That's Pakistan. I repeatedly tell it. Why I tell it? I can die next minute. I want that this should be recorded. People should be aware that the main villain virus that destroyed my life is my religion. I mean, I have been just working for fine arts all my time, all my life. When I just wrote the best movie of my life, and it was about to be filmized. The chairman of all Pakistan Film Industries, Yusuf Khan, who has passed away now. He was a superstar of his time now also. Ali Bhai, leave it. Make some film on jihad. I mean, jihad means war for a war against the non-Muslims, as was made on 7th of October. And you see results. And in every nook and corner of the film industry of Pakistan, everywhere, there's humanization. Because if you resistance creates attraction, this stop the girls and boys, men and women to meet each other, and they are mad after each other. Everybody's condemning sex in Pakistan, everybody's dying to have sex in Pakistan. They're psychos. And industries, art, everything has been destroyed. So, as I'm coming back from Middle East to the world here in Pakistan, all over, Islam has failed. No, but where from I started to think, I thought that if it had been a United States of Islam, would the Jews be bombing Gaza with impunity? With impunity? No. Then I started to think, oh God, they would have just created different sects, and first of all, the Muslims don't go to other religions. They start creating non-Muslim from their own body. Same happened after the 1973 constitution. In 1974, certain sects were announced non-Muslim, and Pakistan is still being being thrashed due to it, and it has never been the same Pakistan. Unluckily enough, it was by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who was the most progressive leader of Pakistan, but he was made to do so by certain Islamic parties, particularly Jamaat-e-Islami, etc. And he has no way else to do it. And he was finally hanged by the Great Pakistan Army in 1979. I think everyone has to die. We don't know how we die. But we should not do the thing which we think is not right. Bhutto should not have signed that paper. We are no one to announce anyone non-Muslim or non-that thing and this thing. Last but not least, if communism failed, it is gone. No country is communist in the perfect sense of the word at the moment. But if Islam failed, and you say no, there should be no Islam anywhere, you will be killed. If Christianity fails, if not the Christian states, evangelical Christians will kill you if you say anything is same as with Orthodox. Jews are Orthodox, are the Vishwa Hindu Parishad Hindus who killed Gandhi. I mean, every religion has got a lot of modest people who are ready to afford the criticism of the difference of view. Same is the number of Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Jews, but the fanatics, a few fanatics, destroy all the system. Now here we just come to the result that we should try to get rid of the obsolete systems, ideas, religion, and if not that, if it is not possible, you want to keep on being a Muslim, Hindu, Jew, Christian, whatever you are, let's please adopt one thing along with it. Because every religion has got seeds of it. Though it finishes at violence, but it has got seeds of it. Is peace and love. Is humanism. Try to, if first of all, get rid of your religion and be humanist. If you cannot, your religion, whatever your religion, has got a human touch. Humanism, love. Just stress on it. Otherwise, there'll be heaps of bodies. Is accustomed to condemn the former attack after the later attack or later attack after the former. No. For me, every death was painful. Every death is painful. In the same way, I honestly cannot differentiate between any Jew, any Muslim, any Hindu. Yes, there are some friends, there are some girlfriends. I can differentiate between a common girl or common boy and that friend. Some I love. And I just happened to meet many, many friends on my social media, and it was surprising. I mean, just don't want to destroy. Sorry, I don't want to disturb anybody, but I just dedicate this conversation to Breonna Jefferson from America, Naya Batul Askar from UK, Zariah Israel from Sharon Valley, Washington, America, and last but not least, to the chagrin of many people, Mia from Israel, America. She belongs to both the places. And if I said anything bad for which you don't like, I'm sorry for it. And if I dragged the talk, I'm sorry for it. But the crux of the issue is that let us finish with this all nonsense thing, this war making thing. And someone is supervising. That's the war making dynasty. That are the fascist states who make us kill each other. I love you. I honestly love you. You will not believe. I love you all. Thank you so much.